Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Esports Manager 2026. It's been a few days since I played the game, so I'm really excited to get back into things. We're right here near the end of this Open Circuit series, our first tournament in the NiP to Glory series that we're doing here, and I think it's going to be a really exciting match. So remember last time we had a quick look, Ascend Club here, they've got like about 1 million and 2 AWPers on their team. And what's happened in the few days that I've been away, I've seen that there's been quite a big update to the game, which might make this next game a lot more difficult. One of the ones that I've seen that definitely strikes my eye is that double AWP now works. The second AWP goes to the secondary sniper. However, I am seeing that on this team, it looks like we've got 2 AWPers here and a secondary sniper. So, not really sure who's going to pick up the AWP, but I'm assuming they're going to be buying AWPs every single round. And we might actually get decimated by them. But hopefully Snappy has another, masterclass IGL performance, which I know he can do. I know he's got it in his locker, which takes us right to the final. I've also seen that in the update notes, it looks like there's some like quality of life things that could really improve the game, such as like a fixed pathing on all maps. That might be really good, because I definitely noticed when I was doing the first sort of 1 and 2 parts of the series, that the T's and CTs would move around the map really slowly and make some quite questionable decisions. So hopefully that can, sort of fix that and make the game flow a lot better and be a bit more like actual Counter-Strike. Along with that, it looks like there's a line here that says reworked by logic in decisive rounds. So that could also be quite interesting, because you've seen 4 players buying M4A1Ss and no armor and weird stuff like that. So hopefully that will also make more sense. And there's quite a few other ones here, like fixed behavior under different tactic rules, fixed map loading, improved AI on bans. So all these changes seem like really positive, and I know this game is still only like under 2 weeks old or something like that. So I'm really excited, and I do think it has got quite a lot of potential, especially it's the first sort of esportsy football manager-y type game. So I'm really excited to see how it grows. And so far I've been quite impressed. Yeah, there's room for improvement, but genuinely this is I think the first sort of go at it. I know it's been in betas and people have been testing it for a while, but I think as a starting point, really happy with this game. And again, I'd urge everyone watching this to pick it up and try it out. It's not too expensive, and definitely keep you busy for hours. I also just wanted to say I was absolutely blown away by how many people watched part 1 and part 2 of the series. Genuinely, when I was recording it, I was like, oh, this will probably get about 10 viewers, and I'll be 4 of them myself. And yeah, I just want to say a really big thank you to everyone for the support and all that stuff that you guys have given me so far. So enough messing about. Let's get into this. Let's play the match. It's been far too long. Show the odds. Let's see. 84% win chance. I thought so. The boys are looking good. We've been extremely strong so far in this save. And let's see. What are we banning? You know the bans already.
Hello, ladies and gents. First match of the day. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, they've banned Inferno. I don't like that. No, I'm not picking Agent. Oh my god. Let's do... Have we done a Mirage yet? I don't know if we have. So let's pick Mirage. They picked Dust. I like the sound of that. And let's start CT side on Dust, of course. They're going to ban Nuke, and it's a Decider on Overpass, which I really like. We've been good on Overpass so far. It's definitely been one of our stronger maps, which I didn't expect, because I don't think we've been training that one. So happy to be surprised with that. I did pick the aggressive strategy, but it's a slow pistol around here. Just a quick trade in middle with Yipat, who's definitely not Yimfat, promise, and Red Star here in middle. But looks like it's going to be a B finish. The CT team know exactly where we're coming, though, unfortunately. Eskapersky is over on that A site on his own, but is not going to go push forward, so we don't know it's empty. And looks like we're setting ourselves up for failure here, as it's going to be Angels. Come on, guys. I wanted some aggression here. I wanted to be impressed. I wanted to see what you can do. Looks like Eskapersky does know that A site is clear. Is not going to calm that to his teams, though. Stavin goes in and gets shut down by a Horn immediately. Snappy making his move now into that apartments area. Kaspersky and Karen on short with the bomb. Can they pick up the frags? Kaspersky does get one, but immediately goes down. Snappy left alive, but can't quite get the kills on the two players on site there. Unfortunate round to kick things off with, but let's get right back into this. Just do an eco round. Yeah, like the sound of that. B-rush on second round after losing the pistol. We've all done it. We all know it works 100% of the time. Let's see if we can see that here. And it is a really heavy B-side start as well for the CT, so it's going to be quite an interesting one. If we can pick up a kill or two, we do get one. Is that going to be it? 2, 3?
Nice defense here. Taps all around to take out.
What Karen is blind and goes down, but what a round that was with just the Glocks. I don't think anyone bought a single piece of utility or armor there, and we picked up 3 kills, so extremely happy with that. Hopefully their money is going to be in a bit of a problem now, so let's get ourselves on the semi-buy. We're by rush A, mid-contact. Let's do a mid-contact. We have got 3 players at top con here. Who's going to take the duel first? Snappy is thinking about it. T-side does start shifting up, getting closer and closer to that first engagement. Really important that we pick up the kill. Would like it if Kaspersky goes first, and here it comes. A few tags, gets the first kill, and Kaspersky, very nice. Yapat with the bomb. Rushed up into short, CTs are way out of position, and both go down to Stavin. Incredible round here.
Very nice start here for the T side, already a 3k.
Can definitely see the problem that they had was they just didn't have the weapons and the utility to stop that mid play. It just looked like they were all terrified to peek it into us there. And look at that, money already wrecked on that CT side. Op out on Stavin already. Does look like he's going to be hanging back on that A side. They might push into A ramp here. This could be a bit precarious for Kaspersky. 2 players in that con area, another 2. The guns are back out here for the CT side, but only for masses as mid-aggression does come in. 4 players around about that connector area, so really expecting this push to come in. As Kaspersky gets the first and the second and the third, he is on fire this game. He is wanting a spot in that semi-final and then later the final. Stavin picking up another CT player, and incredible. 2 flawless rounds in a row there. And that was a really dodgy buy for the CTs. That was FAMASes on every single player there. So you'd expect money to be really quite low for them still. I'm calling it again. It's been 2 rounds we've gone A there, and both times they've been flawless. So I'm calling it until it, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And we do know this ninjas and pajamas are deadly on the T side. Kaspersky again with the entry frag. Stavin picking one up as well on that AVP. Spellin and the other CT coming in from jungle, and Kaspersky is having the game of his life. Did someone check his PC after the last game when he was cheating his brains out? Molly's coming in, camera zooming in, just the 1 CT player on this A side, can't even pick up the first kill. Looks like it's going to be another good round here on this A bomb site. As we do get the first player in con, but goes down, and just Harn left here. I don't think there's any need to change. Just go A every single round. They can't stop it, the CT players. That's what happens. If you have like 4 oppers on your team, but never save any money to buy an op, then it's going to be a really tough day at the office, is how it looks like it's playing out now. It's Kaspersky just getting all the entry frags. And the hit comes in again. Just that 1 single CT player does go down. Kaspersky, how many kills is he on now? 14 already in 7 rounds is crazy. Whoever the IGL is on this Ascend Club team needs to just figure out. I'm just going A every single round. It might actually be worth just stacking all your players here, because I'm not quite sure. They don't know what's hit them. They've never seen a T-side team play like this. Kaspersky is him. Genuinely, he is him. Nobody can even touch him. 3 deaths, 16 kills. Doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon either. And Stavin, I've not even seen that, but he's having a sneaky great performance as well. 11 and 2 on that op. CT team does finally have an op, and he's playing at Ticket Booth, which is my favourite spot to play with the op on CT side, but instead he's ran right out into the middle of Mirage sites. Let's see how that goes for him. Not very well, as you'd expect. Two players coming up calling here, both flashed. Do get the first kill. Snappy and Kaspersky cleaning up the round though. Two CTs left are making it interesting. Stavin planting in the open, and Snappy just letting his teammate die for no reason, giving him absolutely no cover. That is the veteran IGL making a really rookie mistake that you would not expect from a man of his caliber and experience in the game.
No more time to waste, no more economy to think of. It's a full buy showdown.
Those consecutive rounds just going out have really built up the bank for this Ninjas and Pajamas side, so money is not an issue anytime soon, as we can just go full buy after full buy. 3 players hanging out by ramp. See what happens here. Kaspersky going in and picks up 2 of them. No, he only picks up 1, and Snappy and Yipat get the other. Karen with the kill, just hard left on his ult, and goes down. Kaspersky even killing his teammates, it looks like, with Molotovs. So, you know, the 5 CT players to shoot isn't even enough for him. He wants more. Let's see what this Ninjas and Pajamas team decide to do. As GM, I've called the premier strats of rush mid, and then there's no plan after this. So let's see. It's probably going to be a B-side hit though, because I can see the 3 players on the CT team there. As Karen goes back underpass, maybe he can get out apps. Yefat, Kaspersky, and Snappy all hanging around window room, but here comes the short push. 3 players on site for the CT team. And just can't get anything done. Really, really dominant performance here. And that's just what you want after a few days away from the game. Coming back in and just absolutely destroying the team on on T side, excuse me. Great early kill from Yipat there into a ramp. 2 players hanging around mid. Stavin does get the first, but hard on the Glock gets the headshot in return. 2 players in apps, 1 player mid. Very split CT defense here. Would like to hear Snappy make some calls here and bring some of the CT players back around. Does look like it's going to come in. Pushes into underpass and unfortunately dies, but that's good information for the CT team, as we know that there was 2 players there. Spellin, team flashing his friend out mid. Kaspersky and Yipat do need to start peeking here. And here it comes in. Kaspersky gets the first. Brilliant kill. Let's see, that bomb is mid, so still undecided on where they want to go, but looks like it's going to end up B, as we've got the apps and short push at the same time. Kaspersky picks up the first. Red Star alone in the 1v3. Gets the 180 kill, and Kaspersky picks up the bomb as well. Karen in market window. Can he spot the cross? He's thinking about it. Coming in now.
This one is not going to be easy.
Does get the kill, and yeah, just like that, gets the defuse in. Great start to the second half for the CT team. Very aggressive B-side start here for the Ts. As they do push into apps, is it going to be a quick B rush? Only Yipat here on the B side to contest things, as Karen does run up short, so he has got backup coming in shortly. You've got to think this is going to be really tough. I know he's done some incredible stuff in an NiP jersey, Yipat, but against 4 players here on the B side all on his own, I'm not sure if I favour him. Only on that M4A1S as well, so 20 bullets. The T side is incredibly hesitant to go in. They know what's hit them so far this game, and they're not sure about anything. They're second guessing their own calls. It looks like Snappy's made the correct call. Rotate all the players around to that B site just in time, as well, as it looks like the hit is going to come. As Scrimbo comes out mid with the bomb on his own. Should go down to Karen, and does. Snappy full blind, can't get the kill. Trade's going in the favour of NiP, but actually not. 2v2. Stavin on a FAMAS. I'm not sure how that happened. And Kaspersky here, so you do back him in situations like this. Gets the first kill. 1v1 and can't pick up the last on Red Star. Does an incredible 1v2.
Do you think it's possible right
and that's
now,
absolutely right, the economy of the CT team. And I thought the buys were better, but again, we're buying M4s and no Kevlar, but it's fine. We're going to go for an A ramp push here. Hopefully catch the T sleeping. Just 1 player. Can we get the face on him? And we can. Great kill. Kaspersky not slowing down at all in the CT half. Scrimbo coming in as well. I'm assuming that's Scrimbo. Yipat with a MP9 headshot from miles away. Does look like the bomb's in B apartments though, in an empty site, so if they push in, which they should do shortly, they'll have that free site, but it is a 5-man retake. Looking at the kits, there is only one kit on Yipat, so really important to see where he goes, as time could be a massive factor in this round. And there we go, Red Star goes out on B, gets the confirmation that nobody is there. T's grouping up in mid. Gets that kill onto Karen as well, which is really important. CT team need to make a move. T players do come up con, so they're coming into the stack here. Can the trades go the right way? And they can. Everyone firing on all cylinders here. See, I'm not quite sure of the money. Stavin does just about get that op and Kevlar as well, which is really good. Hopefully he can make some impact known here in mid. He's smoked off at the moment, but 2 T players. Snappy runs out. Gets one, goes 1 for 1. Stavin with that op. Smoke is about to fade. See if he peeks into it here. Misses the shot, unfortunately. Harn gets 2 quick headshots. Turned that round on his head immediately. You would not expect that the way that things have been going, but anything can happen. Kaspersky does get that kill, which is really good, and picks up a kit. Kaspersky, what a brilliant game he's having, but again, this might be a task too tall for even him, as it looks like this open A bomb site is going to be taken shortly by the T team. Kaspersky does pick up that AK, which I love with his aim this so far. Those one-tap headshots are going to be vital, as every player on the T side is 100 HP. Spellin had that sixth sense, knew that Kaspersky was there, and did decide to back out. And Yipat unfortunately cannot get a kill on A site, so he's just Kaspersky here. Probably would be best just for a save, but if he goes for it, I wouldn't blame him of the game he's having. And he is thinking about it. Aggressive into con, gets the flash and gets the first kill. Spellin is full blind if he goes around the corner, and he does, gets the headshot, just Scrimbo. Backside A. And gets the kill. What an incredible player he is, and what an incredible game he's having. A round that I never thought we had any chance in at all. An absolute heroics coming out from Kaspersky this game. I wonder if it can continue into map number 2, because he has just been on fire. Trades not really going our way in middle here, but still 2 players. Karen gets 1 and goes down as well. Just Yipat and Kaspersky. Can they remake what happened last round? All 3 players coming in from short. Kaspersky gets the first. Is blind. Spellin goes down to Yipat, and it is just Scrimbo here in the last round of the game. Can he get one? No, he can't. Absolutely dominating performance here on Mirage from this NiP side. I did not know they had that in their locker, but Kaspersky with 29 and 8, 55% headshot, and look at that, almost 3,000 damage that he's done, 7 MVPs, absolutely carried this NiP squad. I'm so glad he's on our team, because what a nightmare he is to come up against. Let's strike while the iron's hot, go on that aggressive side on CT start here to dust 2. First kill going the way of Ascend. Snappy can't get a kill up at long. All the CT players on the wrong side of the map, although Klauber is here with the bomb in upper tunnels on his own. Does look like he's going to rotate down through lower though, and up short into that free A bomb site. Yipat is getting that sixth sense and making his way over. Bomb goes for mid. It looks like it's going to be that split A hit. Kaspersky only good for 1, unfortunately, leaving Yipat in that 1v3. Gets the first kill, but can't pick up the second onto Red Star. And with the way this team's been playing, we're going into a 4-spy. See if we can really settle the game early here. Kaspersky on Scrimbo here. Will get that first kill on the MP9, which is really, really valuable. Down to 62 HP though. I'm not quite sure what gun he had, but maybe we'll be able to retrieve that as well. We've got 2 players hanging outside long and 2 top middle. 3 players on that A bomb site, all just sort of grouped up together, so I have really good coverage of what's going to happen here. And I like that Kaspersky and Karen aren't sold yet, so they're still hanging around. They're just a sort of, B ramp, so they can make a rotation really, really quickly once the T's make up their mind. Into lower tunnels, could be a B split coming in here, which is really quite interesting. Yipat gets the first peek, but cannot kill Spellin, which I'm quite surprised at. 2 more CT players making that same cross mid. An absolute firefight here as the remaining T's make their way up middle into B. Just Red Star left. Does get the first. Snappy really struggling with spray, but can clean up eventually, saving his blushes and the blushes of the rest of this organization as we tie things up 1-1. T-side buying straight back into this. Snappy making his way through the smoke in middle. It's going to be a really, really aggressive start to the round here. Important the trades go our way. Snappy gets the first peek onto Scrimbo, does get him down as well, amazing. Vital to pick that first kill up. Didn't even get hit in that engagement either, so still on 100 HP, which is really important. Now this T side has to make some difficult choices of where they want to go. We'll be down whichever way they go, unless they group up all together. And that's a bomb picked up. Looks like it's coming up short. Nope. It's even surprised me going for that mid to A again. Karen and Stavin here picking up kills. Wow. Didn't even have enough time to react to that. The camera zoomed in and immediately all the T's died. So yeah, you can tell the momentum has not been lost from map 1 to map 2 here. Snappy again, just getting past him in that smoke middle. 3 players though this time, so he's got to be a bit more careful. And they keep trying this sort of, mid to A, mid to B's, and it's just really not working. Snappy is calling an excellent game here, holding at least 2 players in that B ramp position every single round. So they just end up getting caught in a crossfire with Yipat here at car, and these 2 guys here on B ramp door. Is just like really, really hard to deal with when you're coming out and you're flashing, you're not quite sure where you're getting shot from. So Snappy doing an excellent job. First kill goes the way of Yipat. I did just realise it is just only Glocks for the T side, so we should be picking that round up very easily, and we do. Super aggro down mid at the start of this round. Goes 1 for 1. Yipat peeking back into the angle, but cannot pick up Cloudberry there. Snappy coming in. What a game he's having. Incredible for a player of his age, and you wouldn't typically think of him as the guy that would be lighting up the scoreboard, but here he is, 8-1, surviving on just 6 HP, so needs to be a bit careful if he doesn't want to go down, but an incredible game he's having. He's saying, anything you can do, Kaspersky, I can do better, and I've done it for longer as well. So pleased at the performance he's putting in here today. Bomb will be picked up top middle, probably going for another mid to B split, which just does not work, so they need to stop trying it. This Ascend IGL is having a terrible time of things, just really needs to rethink his strategy and try something new. I think if they went out fast long or fast B, we'd really struggle with that, but it's just the indecisiveness and these constant mid-takes that are just not working. Stavin with the AWP gets 2. Karen, Snappy, Kaspersky, everyone just picking up the pieces there. T-side don't know what's hit them. I can just tell the confidence on this Ninjas and Pajamas side. As I say that, 2 players go down immediately from mid. Yipat does get a little look-see on a Red Star there, but does not commit to the fight. Stavin and Kaspersky, which I do really like, hanging out on that A side of the map, where the T players do look like they're sort of grouping up, although Bomb goes back top mid and back out long again. Not sure what the plan is. Bomb still hanging around long. And here we go, looks like the A split is about to come in. Kaspersky needs to do things like he did in map 1, get like probably at least 2 of them here on this long cross. Does get the spin around but can't finish the kill. Stavin goes down and everyone goes down, unfortunately. It's a tough round to lose, but we still have loads of money in the bank here, so gonna go right back into it. Aggressive middle, get the ult back out on Stavin. Hopefully we can get that first kill like we did a few rounds ago. So we do smoke the cross here, so no early information going the way of the CTs. Great smokes coming out, and Karen all on his lonesome here on the B site as 3 players are in upper tunnels. A massive B presence coming out from the T side. 3 players hanging around. Karen on the site on his own. Stavin is at the doors, but might not be able to help out too much, as 2 players are also coming in for middle. Still nothing. 40 seconds left on the clock, so the important moments are now coming up. Let's see where that bomb goes. Does go up into short. Can he best Snappy? Snappy looking the wrong way. Does get the flash in. Gets the kill on the bomb, so really important. Gets another one as well, and a third. Oh my god. Turns out it was actually Karen killing most of those people, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Great round to win. Bomb going up on its own on short against Snappy was an interesting choice, especially with how good he's been. but I'll take it. I have noticed the patch notes did say about the double op, although I haven't, and correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't noticed it yet coming out on either map so far for Ascend, so I'm not quite sure what the reason behind that is. I know that the economy for the T side here on both maps hasn't been great. But kills come in there. Just stabbing left, full blind, getting op kills. Can I get another one? Yipat, can he do something magical? Can he channel his Eskapersky? No, he cannot.
This is where the
and I have actually just called a tactical timeout and had a word with Exist that maybe this aggressive strategy on the CT side is not working as well as I'd like it to. I know we are up 6-3, but there's a few rounds there that I'm not quite sure. Face does come in. Kaspersky only good for one. 4 players hanging around middle. Does come into Stavin. Full blind with the op. And unfortunately can't get that kill either. Maybe the aggressive strategy was the way to go. I was just about to say, I've moved over to the control strategy. 2 players coming up B ramp here with the bomb. It's actually 3 players. Full blind. Karen does get one.
That is an absolutely insane.
Snappy unfortunately cannot pick up the kills there. Stavin stuck his way into lower tunnels really early in the round, but can't get the kill on Klauber, who's looking the wrong way. Yipat and Kaspersky do make their way across mid. Gets picked up there as well. It's going from bad to worse for the CT side here. Karen thinking of making the same mistake, but luckily does not get caught out. Time is ticking down, but the money and the buy is really bad for the CT side as the B pop does come in, does get one, but traded out immediately. Yipat picking up 2 in that MP7. Kleiber coming in from the window and Spellin coming in from door at the same time. It is too much to handle, unfortunately. Last round of the CT side coming out for In Ninjas and Pajamas as the long push does come in. All 5 players here get the first kill. Spellan can't pick up anyone, which is really great. Karen picking up that AK as well. Yipat with an AK. 2 players at AKs. Only Snappy's been tagged a little bit, so HP looking really healthy for the CT side as the 3 terrace players slow the game down massively in middle here. Bomb is lower tunnels, so have that flexibility to go wherever they would like. Coming back up top middle, Karen gets the kill on the bomb. Is stuck, and they're going to have to go for this. Karen doesn't spot out the player, but does and gets the kill. Just hard and left, running away with the bomb. Does have that op in a 1v5 on a B bomb site. Only 1 kit on the CT side, so they need to be quick about this, because Harn can just play time. It is 5 players though, so it's going to be a bit of a tall ask. And Kaspersky just runs in on his own and gets the kill and the defuse. So I take back what I said. He's an incredible player and he knows exactly what he's doing.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Slow T-side pistol coming out. 2 players are through mid doors. Not spotted anyone yet, so could be a call for a split B coming in here for Snappy. We'll see what he decides to do. Kaspersky still has that great position outside long. Not a single player has been spotted for either team yet, so information is at a premium. Arn is going to come in, get that first kill. And it goes 1 for 1 with Snappy. Spellan and all 3 T players coming in from CT spawn. It's going to be really busy here in a second. Stavin gets 1, Snappy goes down, gets the second one as well. Scrimbo does pick up that kill and drops the bomb as well. Although Kaspersky coming in with a 1-tap with a Glock. B site is wide open. Just Red Star left in this 1v2. He's going to know very, very shortly that he's at the wrong bomb site. And let's see what he can do. He does have a nade and a kit as well, so has got time to play with. But Karen, too quick for him. I'd love to see some more aggression from this T side out here. They've got so much position on long, but nobody wanted to peek for that additional information that'd be so important right now. Yipat on his own in upper tunnels has got 3 players there. The T's go back. Snappy picks up the bomb, coming up short. Scrimbo is spotted and gets killed by Snappy, who's having another amazing round. Mid B flashes, absolutely sublime flashes, blinds the entire team, and Karen runs around for the 180 and gets that round in the bag. First buy round for the CT side as Ascend do pick up the rifles. No op coming out for Harn though, as there's 2 FAMASs and 3 M4A1Ss. All 5 CT players are hanging around this A bomb site, so they have an inclination that it is going to end up on A. And the A hit is about to come out. 3 players coming outside long, the other 2 coming from short. X-Dispersion gets the first and the second. 3 players still left on the site. Spellin does get 1 back. Karen with a nade and short play coming in. And a fantastic pincer movement coming out from the T side as the CTs were just left all grouped together and struggling to watch all the angles at the same time. Spellin is flashing middle. Karen does get the kill. 2-2 split as Harn comes from mid, so Karen is going to be faced and tested again, you'd think. Snappy coming up short with the bomb. Karen running past the blind player but can't get the kill. Snappy needs to be quick here, is stuck with the bomb on short, needs to be fast before Red Star comes in and maybe picks him up, but does get to site in time. CT's already here though, Kaspersky gets 1 and 2. Harn left on his own and Stavin picks him up with the AWP. Such a dominant performance on both maps from NiP. I know we looked at the win chances at the start of the game and it looked like it was a shoe-in, but you still have to win the rounds, and NiP have been doing a fantastic job of that. Long push comes out, just Scrimbo on his own here on A site. Is it hiding in the smoke, so could play around it and confuse some of the T side players that have gone all the way past him. Clever picks up 1, Scrimbo still unnoticed in the smoke. Has a chance to make a play of his career here. 3v3, other 2 players coming in, 1 from short and 1 from long. Scrimbo is found and flashed, and X-Kaspersky gets the better of him there. Stavin blinds Harn and gets him with the AWP as well. Just Red Star left, running up. No chance in this round. And Yipat does pick it up for match point and series point in this quarterfinal match. Very controlled start here on map point. Great if they convert it. Give the players some more time, some more R&R before the semi-final map. I'm very excited to see who we're up against. Snappy and Red Star do spot each other middle here as they go in for that split. Let's see what happens. Does get killed from B doors, but the trade's going the way of the T's. Yipat, both players left on the A side, jumping up on the boxes, and Snappy picks him up, winning the map and winning the game, taking us to the semi-finals. And a great showing from this NiP side. You can see in the first map it was all individual brilliance from X-Kaspersky, but in map 2 here, it's a team performance. Everyone performing really, really well, up to high standard. Even Snappy joining in with 15 kills. Did slow down a bit in the second half of that game, but really, you know, picked up a lot of important rounds on that CT side, which just made the rest of the game such an easy walk to get through. I'm so pleased for the team. If they're all heating up at the exact same time, at the right moment in this tournament, late on, just the semi-finals left to go. And it's such a positive for this team that all the players now are coming together, seem to be heating up and warming up at the right time in this tournament. Semi-finals to come next. Let's see who we're up against. And look at that. Dear NiP, I'm pleased with the proposal and find the terms fully acceptable. I'm ready to move forward with the contract as presented. Best regards, Device. We will be having Device joining this roster, and how exciting is that? Looks like it's going to come through on the 8th of February here, so probably just after this tournament concludes. But you've got to say, after watching some of those rounds, that he's got to be, you know, chomping at the bit to be involved in this squad and, you know, start fragging out, as we all know he can. And you do have to feel a bit of sympathy for Stavin, who's been incredible and really stable on that AWP. But it's just the allure and the luster of Device coming back to NiP and taking them to be great again. You have to get behind it. And unfortunately, sometimes you're going to have to get replaced. Some more interesting moves as Zontic from Spirit goes to Navi for 850k, which is the big money moves. And yeah, I mean, their squad is absolutely decimated right now, so it's going to be really interesting to see what the final roster ends up looking like. So they've got Wonderful, Bit, and Mikaze, and they've just picked up Zontic, so a spot for one more. Looks like it's going to be a sort of support rifler, so really, really interesting to see what they go for. But I know for sure that I'm going to be declining any offers for X-Kaspersky. That is not going to be happening. And there it is, confirmation that we will be up against BC Game. So a rematch here against Simple, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's see if we can redo what we did in the group stage and really, get one over on him again. He did struggle from what I remember. Like I said, it's been a few days since I played that match, but I do seem to remember him having that incredible Deagle round, but it really slowed down near the end of the game. So hopefully that's the Simple that we're going to be up against. But absolutely terrifying. Absolutely nobody wants to be up against Simple when he's in form. So going to be really worrying, and we need to make sure that we do everything in our power to stop this man once again. Quick show of the odds: 76% win chance. So you do think we should be winning this game. And as we look at the win percentage, again, it's a game that we should be winning, but you never know, and it's always a toss-up, and anything could happen as we get into the actual game here. Usual bans as always. Get Ancient out of the way. I remember BC Game earlier had a strange... They banned Overpass, so they've obviously learned from the mistake that we had last time, and I've decided to go away from that map. I think we want to start on Inferno. And they've picked Dust, so really puggy maps, and we're not playing Anubis, that's for sure. So we will be banning that immediately. No, we won't. They will be banning. They ban Mirage. Oh god. A toss-up between Anubis and Nuke. I'm hoping it doesn't go the distance. I really believe in this NiP squad, and I hope that we can get it done in 2, because I don't fancy our chances on either of these maps, but it is going to have to be the Nuke pick for the decider. Into the pistol round. I do love Inferno. It's one of my favourite maps of all time in Counter-Strike. I've been playing, let me know if you guys actually play Counter-Strike, but I've been doing a bit of cash in Premier now that that's started back up. And I've got to say, I've really been enjoying it. It used to be a map that I hated, but since it's come back, I've really quite liking it, But since it's come back, I've really been enjoying it, which is odd for me to say. But let me know if you guys have played it and what you think about it. Very passive from both teams to start things up. Electronic will come pick up that bomb. It looks like it's going to be Senzu at the tip of the spear for BC Game as they make their way up Banana into the B site. Is 3 players there. Kaspersky is getting a bit close. I don't like that with the Glocks. Gets a clean one tap, but immediately gets traded out by Jacob. And Simple goes down. Jacob having a brilliant pistol round so far. Stavin going down. Just Snappy left in a 1v3. Coming in from Banana. Probably unlikely that he does anything here. Can't even get that kill on Electronic. Unfortunate start on the eco here, but these things happen. Just USPs in the hands of all the CT team. Middle is smoked. As 4 of the CT players are sort of hiding, all 5 actually, all hiding around that A bomb site. As Simple goes back, picks up the bomb, probably going to be a mid hit coming in. All the players are here, but just USPs. Kaspersky going down immediately. Snappy at Graveyard is flashed out and killed by Senzu. Yipat and Stavin. It's about what you'd expect to happen, unfortunately, although we do get that 1 kill in the USP, which is nice for, a couple $100 extra in the bank and hurts their economy. I just think against this team that we really need all the best weapons and the best players, so having Stavin on the AWP is just really important to get things going on the CT side. And Simple the GOAT already on AWP and round 3. Yet to get a kill so far though, so let's hope that continues, which I'm sure it won't, but you never know. We'll go back, pick up that bomb, probably going to be another mid hit, it looks like, by the way the tees are shaped up here. So everybody here again, will it be a repeat of last round? I'm thinking probably. As Karen gets the first and gets flashed off the angle, but can't get out of the corner. Kaspersky does run away with his life, but probably can't do much with it. And unfortunately not, just 1 picked up again on that full eco. But money is here, money is in the bank, we're going for the full buy. And this is hopefully where we can start turning things around. Stavin does have that AWP, but it's over at the B bomb site. Looks like the T side are hanging out in second middle, so it could be an A finish here, which leaves 3 of the CT players on the incorrect side of the map. Yipet has done magical stuff here before as that anchor player on A. Snappy is rotated in time. Rushing through the smoke is Cairn here. Can he get down Simple? Hiding in other smokes. All the players running past each other. Simple looking the wrong way, but Electronic is there to cover his teammate. Crazy is on site, Snappy full blind, and will unfortunately go down. Yipat stuck on the other side of the smoke, will get one through it, as Kaspersky and Stavin make the rotation in. Stavin gets one and Kaspersky, and Stavin gets the second with the AWP. And that's why you do the extra eco rounds, to get that man on the big green gun, and that's where he makes the most impact on this NiP side. Although T's almost not phased, Simple straight back out on the AWP, Electronic and Senzu on Glocks for some reason, and 2 AKs for Jakim and Crazy. Super aggro on B. We've not really been, you know, challenging it. We've been happy to leave all banana to them. Snappy is looking down middle, thinking about maybe going for a push later on in the round to get some more information. Karen is there to back him up. I don't love this fight for the CTs though. Just one bullet from Simple or any of the 2 players with AKs can immediately change the shape of the round. Snappy growing in confidence, does go into second mid here. Simple coming back with that AWP. Will he get seen by Karen, who is running down behind him? Gets the flash and gets 1 kill but goes down immediately. Simple with the bomb. Snappy missing a shot, but Simple will pick him up on the AWP. 4 players coming in from B now. There is 3 CT players here, so the only chance the CTs have is to hit their shot. Stavin gets the first. And unfortunately Senzu. But oh, Kaspersky had me believing for a split second there. All went down so fast. But again, BC game winning that round. And things are looking tough here. It's a bit of a shock for how good this team has been playing that we're down 4-1 here on map number 1. Bit of a force buy coming out. Loss of Famasses. Stavin on the AWP again because we know how important he is. It's all 5 players on A site. They are facing ghosts here at the moment, so hopefully they don't push any further and find that empty bomb site, although Crazy is getting ideas. Going back for the bomb now, it looks like it. Here we go. Actually a mid push coming out, probably. Crazy does pick up that bomb. Snappy, the only one here to challenge, gets the first kill onto Senzu and falls back on that FAMAS. Can he get out in time? Yes, he can. Crazy coming up. Stavin misses the AWP shot, but picks up the second. Kaspersky, all the trades coming in, everyone flying off the board. Electronic in a 1v1 against Karen. Both players full flash, and Karen gets the kill with a FAMAS. So important. Hopefully he picks up an AWP or an AK as well. That'd be brilliant. And a super important round. T-side economy is on the ropes, as is ours. If either team loses this is probably going to end up being a 2-round game. And nice, Snappy and Stavin together on the banana control do pick up that first player. Crazy. Stavin is pushing down really aggressive on banana this round. See if Simple decides to peek into it or Stavin keeps on going down. Bomb is on T stairs, so could potentially cut them off. Karen can't get the kill for the smoke on Simple, but he is brought down low to only 38 HP, so he is only a body shot away as Yipat does capitalize on that. 2 players in second mid here, so Yipat needs to be careful. Though Stavin still has the bomb here on T stairs, so any player coming back, he should get eyes on. Yipat makes a great peek, but unfortunately can't pick up the frag. Stavin gets the first, and the second as well. Leaving just Electronic in this 1v3. Will pick up the bomb T stair. Stavin on the corner, coming in really close, and gets the kill as well. Full blind. What a player, what performance. Such great fight to get back into this game as the T side are brought down to only pistols. Just a few dual Berettas, a Glock and a P250. You'd think this round is already in the books for the CT side, but we will see if that's the way that things play out. Simple retrieving the bomb. Might be an A split coming out from the T side here as all 5 players have read it correctly and rotated over to that A bomb site. Simple and Senzu coming in with the bomb. Can Karen get a kill? Full blind. Really making a mess of things and goes down without even getting one of them as all 4 players are in graveyard. Simple coming with the bomb. And as you'd expect, should be quite clean from here. And not quite. Still, it took a while there. A lot messier than I would have liked, but still happy with the round. That's all that matters. Another round in the bag, making things a tied game. By coming out from BC game, but no AWP on Simple, so weaponry advantage in favour of the CT side. But let's see what they do with it. I have called some banana control, although no T players have gone there this round, so let's see how aggressive the CTs are, as they seem to be pushing really far down But it's a really quick mid push. 2 players here, Yipat and Cairn go down immediately. And that's Simple and Senzu, the dynamic duo. But do pick up 2 in return. Kaspersky with that AK will go across the long. 3 players on the A bomb site. The bomb will go down. Kaspersky, the bomb won't go down. Picks up 2. Just crazy left, and he goes down from a full blind Stavin again. He's actually better Stavin when he cannot see, and he's full blind with the AWP than when he can see. Such a great recovery. I'd thought as soon as Simple and Senzu got those first 2 opening frags, that was going to be game, set, and match. But really good fight to win those, you know, aim duels that came up later on and bring that round back to a win for the CT side. As Snappy runs down Banana, picks up Jacob, and crazy as well. Senzu will return the favor, as Senzu is having a nice round here, picking up 2 kills. Yipat comes in from mid, only good for 1. Simple and Senzu both left alive. Can Snappy do it? Yes, he can, with the AK-47 in hand. Just Simple left. Terrifying scene. Will peek into Banana. And Simple goes down to Snappy. Not the sentence I was preparing to say there, but so happy that he's continuing his form from the quarterfinal match into this game against BC game when it was needed the most. Bomb will be picked up as it's another mid play coming out from the T-side team. Nobody facing off in that middle as 2 players, so 3 players come around long side. Yipat gets the first. Simple and Jacob about to face. Simple picking up 2, but going down to the nade. Snappy gets that from the grave. Stavin and Kaspersky coming in here. Kaspersky cheating his brains off again, just getting headshots galore. Stavin left in a 1v1 against Senzu, running into it. Can he get the no-scope on him? Full flashes and gets the AWP headshot. Incredible round. I did not expect that either. Fantastic play from Kaspersky coming out there, picking up those kills. Really, really important. And this is not the game I thought I'd be witnessing just like 5 rounds ago as we were down 4-2. It's now 7-4 up on CT side of Overpass into the last round of the half. Full buy for both teams. Simple on the AWP once again. 3 players on that A-bomb site. See what happens. Simple hanging around a Banana. Will go back, pick up the bomb. Or won't actually. Still too early for that yet. Bomb will be picked up by Simple here as the T's make their final mind up of where they want to go for the last round of the half. Looks like a Banana hit coming in. Kaspersky and Stavin here on the B-bomb site. Only 2 players to contest for the T side. Crazy gets the first. Stavin full blind again, gets a kill. But unfortunately, it's a 3v4. T's have all of the bomb site. Yipat coming in here. Might get a kill, but Electronic is on fire as well. Leaving just Cairn and Snappy to come for Banana.
Bomb has been planted.
And does get the kill on Simple, but cannot do much more than that, and that's a 7-5 halftime score, which very pleased about. You did not expect that, you know, at the start of the game, so very pleased with the way that the NiP fought back after those first few rounds that were a bit dodgy. Really strong side on this that CT side for NiP on their map pick of Inferno. Long may it continue. We've gone into more of an aggressive side for the T side half as Snappy has the bomb in middle. Kaspersky was cut out there with a molly, couldn't get back to his teammates in Banana, but fortunately no CT player decided to press the advantage. Electronic and Kaspersky will get that fight on, and Kaspersky will win it as well. Brilliant. And that makes Jacob rotate off the B bomb site. So if we go into Ace shortly, it's only Simple on the Ace bomb site alone here, which would be the great place for us to go. And it looks like Snappy will call that way, maybe. Bit of deliberation going on the T side, still not sure. And Simple will actually rotate off of A onto B. Kaspersky leads the charge into Banana here. Not the place you'd like him to go. Can't even get the first kill on Senzu. A Simple makes it to the bomb site and will immediately pick up a 1-tap and a 2-tap. Will go down to Cairn. Both players here. Just Jacob left and the terrorists do win. Fantastic. Snappy playing with my heartstrings. Open A bomb site. Simple, only the one there. Rotates off it and then goes straight into him. Picks up 2 kills, but luckily the trades go in favour of NiP. And it is the Simple show. He has been dying a lot, but 15 kills to 11 deaths on that Desert Eagle now. Such a danger. Looks like he'll be holding short on A, at least for the time being. I really would like to win this series 2-0, as I'm sure so would BC Game, but I would not like to end up on Nuke. It's completely uncharted territory for this team. Yipat will pick up Crazy. Simple coming in for middle. 3 players watch him there, but we'll still get one Deke and another Deke as well. Holy shit, he is absolutely popping off. Will get traded down eventually. Just Jacob left on A-bomb site. And he will pick up a kill on the FAMAS as well. Yipat and X-Kaspersky. Jacob on the corner. X-Kaspersky will turn around and get that kill though, leaving it into 2v2. Electronic coming in with the FAMAS and Senzu with the Desert Eagle. Extremely close round. Both players coming out of library. X-Kaspersky can't get any of them. As Electronic and Senzu do clean it up in that 2v2. And that's a really important round for them to win. Completely destroys the economy of this T side. Although maybe with the bomb plant we can force we can do a force buy, as it says. And let's see what that does for us. A few AKs, mostly AKs in the Galil.
I don't know if this one's going to work out.
A really strong CT buy. Need some more heroic moments from the squad here to make things a bit more comfortable. As if we lose this round, it's most likely going to be tied up again because I'll you know, be calling for that full eco. That's very defeatist. Let's not think about that yet. B-bomb site hit coming in. Senzu gets one but goes down immediately to Stavin. Stavin picks up Crazy as well. Jacob coming through CT but is again immediately picked up. Simple and Electronic coming through Banana. The X Navi teammates in a 1v3. Really difficult, but Simple could get this one tap here which would change the round, and he does. Karen full blind. Can't even pick up any of them. Doesn't even do much damage either. Stavin gets the headshot onto Simple, so just Electronic left in this 1v1. Bomb has been down for a while. Stavin just needs to play the time. Electronic is running out of it. He does have a kit though, so not over yet. Stavin just needs to be careful with these peaks. Electronic not making a move. Both players move at the same time and Stavin picks it up. And I believe the commentator just said it was an ace. I didn't even catch that, but fantastic round if that was the case. And what an insane individual performance he's putting up here. 20 and 9 so far. No AWP in his hands just yet, but does have that AK and Kevlar. As the CT side have a very mixed buy. Simple on that AWP, a USP in the hands of Senzu, an M4 and 2 SMGs. Coming in for this A-hit. Crazy going down. Snappy going for the smoke. Senzu running in as well. Looking the wrong way. Snappy will pick him up. Simple, Jacob and Electronic coming in. Electronic through arches. Will peek. And gets that first kill very, very quickly. But will go down to Snappy. You think that the CT side should save. But Simple going for his heroics. Blinds the entire team. Gets the first. Is blind again. Gets the second. And just barely X-Kaspersky hangs on to that round. Had absolutely no right going for that CT side, but Simple decided that today was the day that he was going to be like OG Simple and really cause problems there. A full A side stack from the CT side, so they obviously know something that we do not. Buying into this again. No Kevlar in sight apart from on, actually, Senzu and Crazy both have Kevlar, but everyone else opting for that, you know, standard M4A1S, no armor buy. D-side feeling their way around the map. Stavin going back to pick up that bomb, which will start the action. Yipat still advanced on Banana, so could be a B hit, and it looks like it will be. Yipat going in first as 2 players come through CT. Looking the wrong way, and Senzu gets a one-tap with an MP9. Don't see that very often. Stavin with one, Karen with the second. Can't really see what's going on with the scoreboard in the way, but trades go the way of NiP. Bomb site. Bomb should be going down, but Stavin struggling. Forgot the key that is bound to. Bomb goes down now. Electronic and Simple backing out, it looks like. They've decided that the... what was it, the 2v5? Yeah, that was probably fair game, but 2v4, no, that's too much to ask for. and will save these guns most likely. Let's speed it up and see if they get out of the round as well. Hunt is coming in, and looks like nobody will be close enough to contest it, so they will be keeping 2 M4s into this next round. Mid play is activated. Kaspersky, great flash onto Snappy. Is looking to see what he can see out of these apartments. Simple behind the smoke, and Crazy will get the kill on him as well, which you were not expecting. Snappy gets the kill onto Jacob, so good start, and the follow-up onto Crazy. Just Simple left here on this A bomb site. But the rest of the T team all the way back in second middle, as all of the CTs have had ample amount of time to rotate and pick up the pieces on the A site, but Snappy still fragging out his mind. Gets another, leaving just Senzu and Simple on 2 HP. See what we can do. Simple in the smoke. He does love to hang around the smokes. We've seen him do that multiple times this game. Senzu picking up a kill. Just Simple left on that 2 HP, and Stavin with the AWP. Didn't swap over to the Glock, didn't need to. But doesn't matter as the round goes the way of NiP. Last chance for BC game here on Inferno. All the rifles are coming out. Stavin on 24 kills, 10 deaths. Snappy just behind him on 18. Good performance from the two of them. See if we can close this out and make things really uncomfortable for BC game for the rest of this series. They have to be perfect from now on. Mid play comes out. Simple misses the first op shot, and Kaspersky shuts that down immediately. So from bad to worse for BC game. Senzu does get one full blind, but immediately traded back out by Stavin. Electronic on the fast rotate through middle already. Crazy running through on his own and dying. That was Crazy. Jacob on the corner. Flash is coming out. Everybody full blind. Stavin picking him up. And just like that, map 1 goes the way of NiP. Very chaotic end to the game there, but if you look at the way the rounds broke down, it looked like actually NiP were in, driver's seat for the entirety of that game. Simple doing his best, 22, 16 deaths, really pulling his team out of some of those rounds, but unfortunately, again, as the same with the best of 1 game, just not quite enough to end NiP. Straight into Dust 2. Great performance we had against Ascend, so hopefully we can do a similar thing. As Yimpat looking the complete wrong way, it was actually Stavin looking the wrong way. Yimpat will pick up Senzu, but 2v1 trade on that is not really what you're asking for, as Cairn goes down. It's a very clean T-side pistol. Worrying if that's the way that things are to continue. Full eco from the CT side, so probably not going to get much out of this. It'd be great, again, if we can get a kill or two. Yupat does get one, but the rest of the T side coming from middle doors. Stavin goes down, 2 players on the B bomb site. Very unlikely to get anything out of this. Just Snappy left, getting pushed for their entire team. They've all run past him, but the 180 does come out, and we will go down. 5 M4s from the CT side, looking to come back early into this game. Smokes come out from long. All of the middle presence is going the way of BC game here. It's just Cairn left to contest this. See what he can do, as it looks like he probably will be tested later on into this round. Electronic making his way through mid doors. You've just got to hope that Stavin and Snappy have a good crossfire and can help him out. But they actually rotate back through and come through middle, looking the wrong way. Though Kaspersky somehow gets the kill onto Crazy, as the mid hit does come in now. Cairn will get the first and the second, and Cairn gets the third as well. Brilliant round from that. From a setup that looked like I had no chance of succeeding, somehow NiP pull that one back. And it's so important, that puts the T side onto pistols. Stavin gets his AWP out early in the game, so it'd be good. He'll get a feel for that on Dust 2, get the angles down, dial himself in. Looks like it's going to be a delayed mid hit from the T side, although Electronic with the bomb making his way back too long. Just Cairn here on the corner, so he's going to have to be, really... He's going to have to be careful with his bullets. Does have that M41S, so only 20 bullets in the magazine. So we'll need to pick and choose his shots very carefully if all 4 players come around the corner at the same time. Here we go. Here is the long hit. Can Cairn do his job? Gets the first, but only one. Snappy with 1. Stavin, Kaspersky, everyone chiming in. But 2 players down to Glocks is really not an ideal round when the T-side invested almost nothing into that, and 2 deaths is Really disappointing, actually. BC Game desperate to make a fight of this early on in the game as they buy with the force buy. Just Galil's AKs, only one Kevlar in sight for Electronic. Snappy in his fabled short position did so well against Ascend, but BC Game are definitely a different kettle of fish. So I wonder if he can, you know, redo that performance that he had. It will be tough though. It's a tough ask. He's beginning to make a move as Snappy and Stavin go towards middle. Will spot the players coming up short. Stavin gets the first, but peeks in again. A bit too aggro, potentially, you could say. Only good for one as Yipat comes in now. And immediately gets turned on by Jacob with a headshot with a Galil. 2 players on this B-bomb site. 2 kills, and oh wow, all 4 kills going the way of the CT side. BC Game potentially being a bit too aggressive for their own good there, as Snappy is returning the favour, running through middle, is touching Simple in the smoke but can't see him and is looking the wrong way. But Snappy will get that kill on Simple, who is struggling so far on this T side, Dust 2. Stavin and Karen know the script. They're so ready for crazy, although not that ready, as Karen walks right into getting his head completely deleted off the face of the earth. Snappy will return the favour, luckily, but just Kaspersky here on the A site as 3 players will come from long, gets the first and the second and the third! An insane spray down from the NiP star himself, Kaspersky, single-handedly winning that round. In lower tunnels, so again got that flexibility to go to either side of the map. It's a 2-2 split elsewhere with Crazy and Senzu in upper tunnels and Simple and Electronic, the dynamic duo out long. 4 players for the CT side hanging around that A bomb site is just Yipat left on his own to cover mid and all of B bomb site. Let's see what Snappy calls here and see what rotations he decides are needed, as he will rotate towards middle. We'll hear Jacob most likely on short, as well as Simple and Electronic. Flash comes over, but looks like it's going to be this mid to B bomb take. Yipat and Snappy doing the best that they can, but all the trades coming in and NiP just coming on top there. Was looking very close there for a minute, but Snappy did really well to hold on to that as he runs down middle and unfortunately immediately gets shut down by Jacob. Tough round here as Karen is down to, he's dead now. So he's on a 0 HP correction. Not much damage going the way of the T side in favour of getting 2 kills. Let's see if Snappy can gamble correctly and get his pieces in the right place. Does look like an A bomb site hit might come in. Simple making his way through middle. Thinks again about it, comes back. Bomb is picked up, hit is imminently about to come in as it will be this A side take from long, short and CT at the same time. Kaspersky left in a 1v3, picks up the first on Jacob. Crazy and Simple coming from elevator, flashes him out, gets the first kill onto Crazy. Just Simple left to do, and Kaspersky does pick him up. Another heroic play coming out of the man, the myth, the legend himself, Kaspersky. What a player that we have on this NiP side, and fantastic to build this dynasty around. Early chip damage probably does favour the T side as the Simple and Crazy come out for a middle. Kills going all in their way. Kaspersky can't replicate what he did last round, can he? Flashes will pick up Simple and Crazy, just Electronic and Jacob both on low HP. Gets the first with the nade, but Electronic on 20 HP. Almost back-to-back heroics. So close, and you have to feel for Kaspersky, but what a game he is having. Long and short take coming in at the same time. Kaspersky will take down Crazy, spins around and gets Simple, but too many players just overwhelm that A bomb site defense. Last round of the half, not much money to go around for the CT. Stavin will be able to pick up his ult, but having a bit of a crap game. Simple will take down Snappy again on that early mid peak, which has not been working out for him as well as it was against Ascend. And Karen going down to Electronic on B site makes things really, really difficult. And I've just realised it wasn't even the last round of the half, so I've made them full buy for no reason there. Hopefully Stavin can make me seem like it was all part of the plan. It's going right middle with the op, so good range for it, but it needs to be accurate, and unfortunately Jacob will take him down with a one-tap. Yipat does pick up that op and goes through B doors, but can't get the job done as the terrorist side make it 6-5. And it's going to be a really difficult last round of the half here, as it was my own fault not being able to count to 12, as I made them force buy last round, and they're going to have to, again, make things work with a really limited money. Fast mid play. All the Ts are here and all the CTs as well.
Well placed.
Decent trades. Everybody blind. Everybody running behind each other.
Beautiful positioning.
Kaspersky, come on. It's the first, but no, can't do it. Very, very messy into the half. Tied scoreline 6-6 on map 2 of the semi-final of the Open Circuit series. So important for NiP to pick up the pieces here and not let this game go towards nuke, because I really don't favour us on that map, having never played it before in an official game mode. And Kaspersky runs for the smoke onto B, picks up both Crazy and Senzu. Incredible play. Not sure how they didn't hear the footsteps. CT side is coming in as the T side are really struggling to make their mind up of what they want to do. And Kaspersky will go down because of that.
That's how you get the job done.
Really struggling to pick up the bomb, I think, is what's going on here. Nobody wants to pick it up. Eventually, they do decide that they're going to pick up the bomb, and they come in here. All 3 CT players are here. Jacob going down. Simple left to go. There's only 2 players on CT side. I take it back. And a good end to the round after deciding to not go in there for quite some time. Full USBs from the CT side, so they are also focusing, getting that op into Simple's hands. Electronic first to face onshore, although will fall back, so might not be him. Bomb picked up, looks like it's going to be a short and long push at the same time. Actually, it's a mid push. Stavin coming up there, actually gets taken down by Electronic on the USB, but the firepower is too strong elsewhere on the map that there's nothing the CTs can do against that. Simple actually won't have the op in his hands this round, so I must have misread the economy. So just the M4s coming out for all the CT players. Stavin, on the other hand, will have his op in his hands. Can that be the difference maker in round number 15? Senzu will get that spot, but Stavin immediately picks him up and answers my prayers, getting that first op kill. Rest of the players hanging around Goose on A site. Nades coming in, trades all over the place. Snappy and Yipat left alive. And lose the round. I'm flabbergasted. I thought that was for sure a terrorist-sided round there, but unfortunately, and if you can't get the kills that you should be, it's going to make finishing this BC side off a real problem. B-bomb site hit coming in, not a single CT player on the B side of the map. There should be a clear bomb site to get the bomb down. Oh, Simple runs through the smoke doing simple things. Doesn't work out on this occasion, however. Flash comes in, Snappy picks up Senzu. Jacob, Crazy, and Electronic left in a 3v4. Electronic running through doors on his own and will immediately get picked up from Snappy. Jacob doing the same thing, will get 1 and 2. Crazy left in tunnels, 1v1 against Snappy. Oh, nade comes in, but Snappy picks up the frag. Kept his cool and his composure in the vital moment there to win the round. And that should wreak absolute havoc to the CT economy, although they do seem to have enough for a sort of semi-bias. Stavin immediately runs down mid, picking up Crazy. Electronic and Senzu still there though. And let's see how aggressive Cairn is. Runs straight for the smoke with the bomb on his own and goes down. Crazy play. Snappy decides to follow up, will get the kill, and the drop down from CT will also pick off the other CT player there, which is very, very fortunate. Simple and Jacob left on this A bomb site will know now that they're in the wrong side of the map. Rotations will come in. Simple just on a USB. Not sure if there's any weapons to pick up. Does look like it's probably going to be a save though from the two players. Lots of mid-aggression coming in from the T side again. Simple is peeking that behind the smoke. Senzu is very aggressive on short. As we go out long, go 1-for-1 on trades. Kaspersky picks up 2. Senzu left alive on short. Is the bit of the linchpin at the moment as Simple rotates over to that A site, given the backup that he needs, although Jacob peeks him to middle, leaving things very precarious. Senzu will pick up another kill on Yipat. Very fast and aggro round here. 3v2, Simple and Senzu. Both on opposite sides of the map. These need to be very careful. I would prefer it if they go B here, I think. I think it's better to have Simple on the retake than going into him 1-for-1. Let's see, the A side is called, and it's a long push, and we're all running in one at a time. Karen just lasts alive here. Senzu picks up a kill. And Karen gets Simple. No, he can't. And that's what happens when you all run into him from different angles. Simple will just clean up those frags and say thank you very much next. Simple super aggro with that AWP in middle. Karen behind that smoke. Will he spot him first? Blinds all the CT players running through the smoke. Can't turn around fast enough, and Electronic will pick him up. Unfortunately, his free CT players push through middle. Great nade coming in from Snappy onto Simple, but not enough. 3v4 here. Electronic is low on 27 HP. The T side kind of spread all over the map currently. Yipat just out on long on his own. Kaspersky and Stavin upper tunnels. Not got much they can do there though, unfortunately. Kaspersky on 29 kills, so all the heroics coming from that man on your screen right now. Hopefully there's more to continue. As the CTs rotate towards A, there is a middle hit coming out. Looks like it's going to be a split A take.
Holding their nerve there and laying
Electronic
down
getting another. Stavin running up. Really tough angle and will go down. And Kaspersky can't do anything. Eco round and round 20. Just not got the money to keep on buying and fight them round for round. Simple on that AWP. 2 players rushing them down through the smoke though. But will back off in time. And he's rotated already up into short, so Kaspersky needs to be really careful here. You know Simple is super aggro on that AWP, so it wouldn't be surprising if he was to run down there. This T side about to make their move. Looks like it's going to be a B finish, probably a B split coming in. Just crazy and Electronic here, although just pistols on the T side, so super difficult to get anything going in our way. Kaspersky goes down with a bomb as well to make things even more difficult. Stavin will be able to retrieve that under no pressure though. But all the CT players in the right place at the right time, and it's going to be a bloodbath here in middle. Simple will go down, and Yipat does get another kill onto Electronic, which is good for the economy, but won't do very much in terms of our money next round. Tied game at 10-10. Force buy will be coming out for the T side. Potential for some early engagements here in middle as Jacob is behind the smoke. 4 players at top mid for the T side. Should hopefully be able to kill him, and they do. Yipat with a great kill, good headshot. Simple rotating in with that AWP. We'll be able to see all of them, but Kaspersky picks him up with a 1-tap. That's a vital kill to pick up this late in the game. Electronic doing the same thing. Will force a rotation out from all 3 CT players on the B side of the map. Karen has got the bomb in upper tunnels. So it could be the correct call coming out from the CTs here. Just needs to be careful. Don't take any unnecessary risks. Play together as a team, get the trade frags, or just run out middle with the bomb on your own and die. Hopefully the rest of the team can recover that. 1-for-1. Kaspersky and Stavin picking up crazy, and Stavin will pick up Senzu to win the round, but Karen was not making that easy in any way possible. Decided that the best play in the situation was to take the bomb and run through middle on your own.
What more could you want here for both?
Simple with the AWP on the edge of the smoke. Will be able to see Karen if he goes any further forward. But decides against it, will go back. Long take coming in from the terrace. Snappy will pick up Senzu on the other side of the map. Running through the smoke, Kaspersky and Stavin picking up more and more kills. Just Simple left. And a 1v5. How quickly that changed. I know he can do some incredible stuff, but 1v5 is probably too much to ask, as Stavin will take him down at the back of A site with the AWP. Perfect angle, perfect range. Map point and series point NiP. BC game for everything they had into that last round, so it's a very, very dodgy buy coming out. Famasses, Deagles, a few M4s against this fully equipped, fully prepared NiP side. And let's see what the call is. Let's see what Snappy decides. Should hopefully be a quick and decisive end to this match and game. Bomb picked up, probably another mid split coming in, short and middle. Kaspersky gets 1 and 2. All the fries going the way of the CT side, just stabbing and Senzu in a 1v1. Senzu picks it up with 20 HP left remaining. That was like 9 kills in the space of about, I don't know, 10 seconds there. Absolutely crazy. And a big fumble for the T side as it's all come down to this last round on Dust 2. No op for Simple is the only silver lining, but that's about it, as all 5 players are over on this A site. Looks like the call has come in. It's a long and short push together. Simple picks up the first frag. Will get answered by Snappy. Snappy getting another one. And Excaspersi coming in, stabbing with the op, and Yipat. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. NiP win the final round. Winning in the semi-final, but did not make it easy. Lots of very, very questionable plays coming out. Karen dropping an absolute masterclass of performance of 6 and 19. However, Excaspersi was able to answer and more with 35 kills to 13 deaths. Absolute superstar performance from the man himself. And a major reason why NiP were able to pull that over the line. I'm out of breath here. What a game that's been. And another victory coming to the squad here. We are undefeated so far in this series, but you can see that the games are getting closer and closer and closer. So hopefully long may this continue into the final. But all of that is to come next time, and I hope you will join me for that as we go into the final and hopefully get our first piece of silverware in this save. Yeah, if you made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much for your support on the first 2 episodes of this series. Very excited to be back. I will be trying to make it a lot more regular. Sorry for making you wait a few days for this next part here, but really do appreciate every single one of you, and see you next time for the final. Exciting.